What's up, Shady Sports Network? I'm here with a very special interview, Mr. Isaiah Wright from Eastern Mississippi Community College, also known as the Last Chance U Show. How you doing, Isaiah?
Hey, chilling, man. Chilling, man. Glad to be alive.
Yes, sir. So, man, my first question to you: what have you been up to nowadays?
Well, you know what I'm saying, taking care of the kids, and I mean, I still play a little football here and there, but just handling grown man business.
Yes, sir. Are you still trying to play pro ball or?
Yeah, I'm on this. I just got done finished with the season with this Juggernauts team I was on out here in Sevierville, Tennessee, and I'm about to move up to Indiana and go play with the Bison Reds up in Indiana now.
Yes, sir. Have you tried to play? I know you play with the West Texas Warbirds. Are you trying to play
Yep.
football this year at all? Or?
No, I'm trying to veer away from the arena. I didn't feel like I was much of an arena person. I'm just not. I don't like that short field, close field. I like that 11-on-11.
Yes, sir. No, for sure. So going back to your high school days, man, like you were coming out of high school. Talk about your high school career a little bit.
Okay, yeah, coming out of high school. See, well, I moved. I was living in Knoxville, Tennessee then, and I was going to West High School then, and then I moved down to Florence, Mississippi, and went to Florence High School. Went out there. I about to say, showed my talent out there. Had them going from. They was a 3-8 record. Turned them from 3-8 to a 11-1 record. So I about to say, I felt like I jumped more from being out there with my, how would I say, athletic abilities.
Yes, sir. So you went to Eastern Mississippi. Obviously, everyone knows from the show. You know, you're kind of well known. So, I mean, what do you think about the show? Did you think it did a good job? You know, depicting it.
I think they did. I don't know if I can cuss on here, but I think they did a hell of a good job.
Yes, sir.
They did. They did beautifully on it. I mean, by telling how a JUCO is, like, you know what I'm saying, letting people know what a JUCO is, like, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you may get in trouble here and there, or you do this at one school, you get kicked out, but there's never an end to anything. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they expressed that perfectly.
Yeah. So, are you still involved with JUCO? Like, are you a coach?
Oh yeah, I still talk to the director here and there from here and there. So I mean, we still be talking here and there. It just it's a once in a blue moon type thing.
Yes, sir. So, you went to Eastern Mississippi. You had like a great career. In my opinion, you were the best running back on the team. But you played with DJ Law. How was it playing with DJ?
Playing with DJ before DJ had got the injury, playing with DJ was actually, well, not even playing with DJ. Watching DJ play was actually pretty amazing. That man was a beast. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I learned a few things from DJ. DJ was the one that actually put me on game to where I'd be able to be his backup and then like take over from when he got hurt to be able to do what I needed to do and just broaden my talent out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you and DJ, man, you were a force down there. Obviously, you had the whole quarterback situation. What is your relationship now like with Coach Buddy Stevens?
I mean, I haven't talked to Coach Stevens in since I left West, since I left there. So I mean, I haven't even really talked to him.
Yeah, no, I mean, so during the show, I believe, lived in college. You lived with your fiance at the time. How was that whole experience, man? Because most of the guys on the team, man, like you were the only guy on the team who had a real significant other that was with you. So how did you feel?
I mean, how would I want to say it? I guess it was just an experience. I guess that's all I'm gonna really say about it. Because I mean, I could say some stuff, but ain't no point of.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's always a bad and there's always a good in a person, but it's not always about the bad. You know what I'm saying? The bad is always what makes you actually see how a person truly is. And I mean, he was a great coach. Don't get me wrong about that. But as in my opinion, I felt like he needed to be more of a people person. You know what I'm saying? If he'd have worked on more of being a people person and knowing his players more than anything, I felt like it wouldn't have been that big of an issue between me and him.
Yeah, no, I mean, I remember them showing like stuff on the show with you, going through some stuff off the field academically, right? And then he would just yell at you in practice, and
Yeah.
I think it's that type of stuff, man. That made me really mad seeing that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I felt like it did feel like at one point, like, okay, now I just feel like you just picking on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, yes, they are coaches, and yes, we know everybody. We got to listen to the coach and all that, but they also got to remember we're not kids. You know what I'm saying? We're not no pee-wee. We're not in middle school. We're not in high school. We all grown. Like we adults. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, you still got to know how to talk to a person. At the end of the day, if you want me to give you respect, why do you think I should give you respect if I feel like you're not respecting me?
No, and I'll be honest, man. Straight up, I think that's what he lacked the entire show. Watching, the way he would yell at people and stuff. There's a certain level of yelling at someone to, put them in their place, but then yelling at them like,
Yeah, there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between tough love, and there's a difference between tough love and just you yelling at me just because you want to yell at.
yeah, and honestly, that's the reason why he won't ever be able to coach at the pro level. But so it after Eastern Mississippi, you spent time off the field for football, and then you came back and you went to Union College.
Yep.
I mean, what was it like returning to college as a student?
If you want me to be honest, I didn't think I was gonna be 3 years sitting on the couch working 9 to 5 and go back into college and do what I did in the first game. 33 attempts, 250 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns, with being 3 years sitting on the couch. Man, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean Union College, like you lit it up there when you were, and then after that, I believe you signed with the West Texas Warbirds straight out.
Yep.
What was that experience like?
Signing to my actual that was first signing to my actual pro arena, anything pro team was actually pretty exciting for me. You know what I'm saying? It was my first experience to be able to literally go somewhere pro. You know what I mean? I never thought I'll be with the situation that I was in that I really thought I was even capable of even going pro still. But can't stop fighting when you down.
Yes, sir. So, after West Texas, where did you head to?
After West Texas, I came back home. I about to say I'm a caregiver for my granny, so I just came back home. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of her and just play football here and there, just so I don't be bored.
Do you if you don't mind me asking, what's your full-time line of work?
You said what's my full time what?
Line of work, like your job.
Oh, I mean, I do side jobs here and there. You know what I'm saying? I do construction. I pretty much do anything I can put my hands on. I'm a quick learner, so it's just I try to learn a bunch. I try to learn a lot of trades, just because you never know what you're gonna do. You never know what you're gonna come across.
Yes, sir. You're a very versatile guy. Like you are
Yes,
an athlete.
very versatile. Yes.
So I guess now you play outdoors.
Yep.
Is it at the pro level outdoors, or you play?
Yes, it's a semi-pro level outdoor, but me personally, it's my purpose in life. I know my purpose in life is football. So regardless if it was pro, not pro, backyard, 7-on-7, flag, it doesn't matter. Football's football to me.
Is your goal to be outdoors in the CFL?
Yeah, my goal would be NFL outdoor, but now in my life, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I've been on both sides of the fence. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I can. And yeah, I know my dream is to do that. And I'm always chase my dream. But at the end of the day, it's okay.
In the show, you had interaction with I believe you had it.
Say it again.
Did you have the same academic advisor down there at Eastern Mississippi?
Yes, I did. You talking about Brittany Wack? You talking about Brittany?
Yeah. How was your relationship with her?
I mean, I didn't. Our relationship was cool. I just didn't really, not like how everybody else was in the show with her. I wasn't always in their office, or I wasn't always talking to her. I wasn't always wanting her help because I wasn't too strong. Then I wasn't too strong on other people's help.
Yes, sir.
So I was meh about it.
Yeah, no, I mean you seem like a guy who kind of you know what your own path is. You
Yeah, you
know.
see what I'm saying? Like I growing up, I was in foster care 6 years. Anybody that's ever watched, I was like I told y'all the show, I was in foster care 6 years. I got it at the mud by myself. So why now? I feel like if I done got it at the mud by myself now, why should I feel like I should stop doing what I need to do for my own actions or my own thoughts? Just because you want me to do that or you want me to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, are you a coach right now? Do you coach football at all?
No, I do when I'm playing. I be trying to help everybody else because like I be telling my teammates like, look, y'all, I done been on every level you can try to think of besides NFL. If you need help, there's no such thing as a stupid question. I'm not in it for me. I done been there. Y'all haven't. So I'm helping y'all. Ain't no such thing as a stupid question. If you got a question, ask it.
So Isaiah, sitting here with you today, like you seem like you're a very wise, man. Like
Yeah.
you know what you want for yourself and the people around you. So I guess where did that attitude come from? Like other than being foster care for 6 years, where did you develop this kind of know your own way type of attitude?
That big situation,
Yes, sir.
that's what humbled me up very much, very quickly. Being all the way up here and then just with a snap, I'm back to the mud. You know what I'm saying?
And no, I mean a lot of people have gone through that situation, and that's why I'm kind of interested to see what are your thoughts about John Morant, the whole situation.
He's fucking retarded. 100% honest, he's retarded. Ain't no way I'm making all these millions and I want to be gangster. Ain't no way I'm making all this money and contributing into the community, fans, all this endorsements. He done lost, dude, because I want to show a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
For what? You feel me? If you from the suburbs, stay in the suburbs. If you from the hood, you from the hood. Me personally, I was just telling this to my homeboy literally 20 minutes ago. If I got all the money he had, I bet you I'll be the whitest black man you know. It should be laying on the ground out there. Yeah.
No, I definitely agree with you. I think it's important to know your lane and and when you have everything, not to throw it away.
Exactly. You gotta know your environment. You gotta know your surroundings.
Yes, sir. No, you're right for sure. Isaiah, I learned a lot today. Sitting here with you, talking to you. I appreciate your time. My final question for you is, as a young man myself, what is your biggest advice to young people?
My biggest what?
A piece of advice for younger people.
Your friends ain't your friends. Your friends ain't your friends. Know your lane, and don't never let somebody else tell you can't do what you can do. At the end of the day, if you was to die today, your friend not gonna answer to God. Your sister not gonna answer to God. Your coach not answering to God. All that money not answering to God. You gotta answer to God. So all your decisions, good, bad, or ugly, learn from them.
Yes, sir.
Don't just stop just because you feel like, oh, I'm down, I can't do it no more. If you down, where else you gonna go? There's no other way to go but back up. So why stop?
Well, stop, man. So that was Isaiah Wright, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Very important message about not stopping, kind of turning something bad into something good, and all the knowledge along the way.
Absolutely.
And so I really appreciate your time, and I look
No,
forward to.
I appreciate you for having me on here.
Yes, sir. I look forward to seeing you outdoors. So I
Yeah,
can't.
any time you want to do this again, man, just hit me back up.
Yes, sir. You already know.
And if everybody looking, listening, y'all need me on, y'all want to do the same thing, just hit me up. I'll just be on the move, so you're gonna have to remind me now.
Oh yeah. But have a good rest of your day, man.
You too. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. What a guy, man. I mean, I learned a lot from that. I appreciate y'all tuning in. That was Isaiah Wright, last chance you star. Yes, sir. Great hearing from him. And I will see y'all in the next episode of Shady Sports Network. So see y'all soon.
This is Brett, and you're watching Shady Sports Network.